Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. So Lauren's going to do the presentation of her work. Now, Lauren, my question is, you uploaded the files onto the Martin website and the Study Smart, did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to find those files and just see if I can see them.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so just quickly, I'm gonna go to see that. Just give me a quick second. Group 2. Okay. So here's the file. So you upload it as a zip file. I can see that it's just downloading at the moment. Shouldn't take
Yeah.
long.
Cool. Everything's just categorized into the folders, so the mood boards will be within the period that I chose.
Sure.
Yeah.
So just get yourselves ready with your speech, and I'm just going to share the documents with the rest of the students.
Yeah, that's cool.
So which mood board would you like to start with?
Well, the way I've written my speech, it talks about the Victorian mood board first, and then it goes into the Art Deco. So
No problem.
probably the Victorian mood board first, if that's okay.
Sure. Okay, so I have that full screen. And now I'm going to share with the group.
That sounds good.
Okay.
I'm just going to stick some headphones on one moment.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so Lauren's going to present her Victorian mood board first. She might need to take some time, but it's okay to get through that.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Okay, you right if I start?
Yes.
Okay, so, on the task sheet, it was instructed to select 2 historic periods between 1800s to 1900s and 1900s to 2000s, and then create a mood board for a client. The brief outlines that the client is wishing to choose between 2 styles to decorate their new inner city apartment, inspired by their chosen classic period. Specifics that were included in the brief were that the client wanted to stick with a minimalistic contemporary atmosphere for within their inner sitter penthouse. Keeping this in mind, I chose to explore the Victorian period between 1837 to 1901 and the Art Deco period, which was between 1920 to 1960. These 2 periods in architecture had quite different styles and interior design, contrasted within feeling. Presenting the client with contrasting choices aids in the process of narrowing down specifics for further on in the design process. When comparing the Victorian period to the Art Deco period, the Victorian period was found to have large ornaments that became a focal point to the room. It featured rooms filled with ornaments that were collected over time, colours that are next to or close to each other on the colour wheel, as well as curved furniture to create an atmosphere of luxury, while the Art Deco period had clean, bold lines and colours, angular shapes and patterns, and again, large, lavish ornaments. When taking a look at the Victorian mood board I created, the 3 main colours are gold, grey and silver. This is sticking to the minimalistic style that the client requested, but also exploring a glamorous atmosphere with gold accents for ornaments that can become the focal point in the room. I chose furniture and textile items that still reflect upon the Victorian period of glamour and luxury, featuring a large bed and curved angled furniture and doors as shown. Large mirrors create a focal point in any room that it is placed in, as well as creating the illusion of more space within the small apartment, all while keeping to the classic period theme. The textiles and decorative items are not bold in colour, but stick to a similar side when found on the colour wheel. The greys and creams create a light feel to open up the apartment. The design on the textile shown reflects upon the glamour and curves of the Victorian period, while not being too bold and potentially taking away the calm and minimalistic feel for the apartment. The wooden floors create a sense of home. Using a lighter shade still reflects upon that minimalistic vibe that the penthouse wants to represent. Using gold and bold items like the number shown, the lamp and the chandelier helps create a large focal point, keeping to the period while refraining from creating a sense of clutter. Okay, and then on to the next mood board. When we turn...
So we go to another one.
Yeah, awesome. That's it. Yeah. When we turn to look at the next mood board, it is clear that the time periods are very different. Sticking to bright colours and bold lines, I chose furniture that is angled and clean. The bold colours and zigzag patterns create a focal point to the room, as well as creating a contemporary feel. Sticking to the colours chosen, I used bold blue lavish ornaments and items such as the chairs in the kitchen to create a contemporary feel, while again not over-cluttering the apartment, as a minimalistic feel was a vital aspect of the design. The marble textile shown creates, again, a feeling of luxury without creating too much stress on the eyes. These two periods create different atmospheres within the apartment. The Victorian mood board has an atmosphere of simplicity and warmth while remaining simple. The Art Deco mood board features bold colour, creating a contemporary sense of happiness, while not overshadowing the minimalistic feel. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Lauren.
Oh, I haven't done a speech in so long.
That's okay. So we have students online today. So guys, what do you think about the mood boards? Suan, welcome. We have Vesna here.
Hi, guys.
Okay, so can you please speak up and tell me what do you think about Lauren's work?
I really like the Art Deco bed, the geometric bed head.
Yeah.
I think that's really impressive. And I also really like the way you've done like a colour splotches in the centre with the curve, the circles there.
Thank
really
you.
like the way.
Okay, good. So does anyone else have something to say? Thank you, Sam. Ashley? Okay, we have a new student, Vesna. Vesna, can you hear me? Can you hear me? If you can't hear me, guys, just type. Okay, Ashley?
Sorry, I had actually put myself on mute, but I really like the first mood board, the way that was set out.
Yep.
I thought that was really cool. With I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but I can get bits in triangles and bits in different squares.
Thank you.
It's really good.
Thank you.
It's this one. Can you see it now?
Yes. Yeah. Triangles and the rectangles, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Okay, good work.
Do you have any?
Yeah.
Do you have any like feedback or anything like that is like necessary right away, or?
Yeah. So I'm just going to tell you the main thing what you need to consider in the mood board, guys. When you're doing it, it's a good idea to number the images.
Okay.
So when you put a small number next to the image, it does not need to be huge, just a small number in the corner somewhere, okay? And then you reference them according to the APA referencing style, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
That's very important because that would give me an idea where you're taking the images from, okay?
Right.
And which image you refer to. So basically, if you number them, then you just give me the list.
Yeah.
of the places where you're taking the images from. Now, when you refer to the APA style, so you need to follow that particular reference style. So do you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I did that. It was one of the first things that I did when I started the course, just a quick referencing type of quiz.
Okay, very good. So you need to do that. So for
Yeah.
all future assessments, which when you prepare a speech, you need to reference, and that will be required for each assessment you do. So
Okay, that's fine.
yeah, get in track with that, and remember to write down where you're taking the images from. Okay, so
Yeah.
as soon as you take them from the website, just do the quick reference, put it in a separate Word file, and just keep it there. Okay.
Okay. Do you want me to find all where I got all the images from and send it to you?
Yes, you can do it in a separate sheet. Now, with this particular mood board, I really like it. I really like how you use the triangles in different shapes. Exactly agree with what Ashley said.
Thank you.
Beautiful typeface, great color scheme. I really like that too. Good selection. Maybe needed a punch of color, maybe a little bit of greenery, like you have green here.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
I think it would bring a little bit more life to the board, you know. It looks a bit bland. Now, the other thing which I would suggest for your future mood boards is to use any color for the background.
Okay.
So, because when you're using white for your background, it looks unfinished and it looks very digital.
Yeah.
When you do the real mood boards, they're quite messy. There are lots of samples and textures and photographs, and they're all kind of stuck onto the different surfaces as well.
Yeah.
So it's a good idea to have a different color background there.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I really appreciate that what you collected here. All the images are very interesting. Mood boards are different as well. So they really stand out in the style. And your speech was beautiful. Really liked it. The speech was
thank you.
okay. So
Thank you.
you also sent me the folder, organized folder. If you can go through that as well.
Yeah. Just explain it.
Yes.
Sure.
Can you see it now?
Yeah. So basically, this is how I basically do any of my folder organization. I had the main assessment as the title, and then the different sections of the assessment I went into. So obviously, one of the periods I chose, my overall speech and the Victorian period. And then within those, sectioned off within the Victorian period, you'd find the colours I use, the fonts, the furniture and the images and stuff. And that would be the same within the Art Deco folder as well. So everything, all of the everything I did was either in a JPEG or a PDF. And then just down the bottom, I pretty much wrote just a sort of, I guess you would call it a key on how to find whatever you're looking for.
Okay.
So,
do you use the keywords or any tagging for navigating between the folders?
No, I didn't quite understand how to tag between the folders. I just put the same images. If they were found to use both color and furniture, then I put that image in both folders, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good idea to use tags for your images.
Yeah.
You might just forget which folder you saved it in.
Okay.
When you have the image, you go right click on it, and there are options for you to put either color tagging or keyword or any other items which would help you to find it on your computer, not actually going to the folder specifically.
Right. Is that on Mac as well?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can label it with different colors. Yeah.
Yeah, so on Mac. So if you use Mac, I can show you how to do that.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So just quickly. So say, for example, just go and quickly share. Because real tagging really help you with lots of things on your computer.
Mm.
It's much easier for you to find your way around. So say, for
Yeah.
example, that's the image, and obviously it's on Mac. That's the image you sent me, okay?
Yeah.
So see how on the bottom it says add tags, see?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And then you can color it in any color on the tag on image. Now, with your right click, you can add even more text. So text, so that's color, and you can show all, then you can mark it as a home, important work, etc.
Yeah.
What I normally do, if you're on Mac, so if you go to your documents and you come and go into the same folder all the time, you can do
Yeah.
right click and you can color the folder, and that's
Yeah.
you can see it faster on the whole, in your organizational folder.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if you go to the images, so again, so tagging. Now each image as well, if you open it up, it's got the special keywords you can save it with.
Mm.
And it's all saved in a meta data of the image
Okay.
as well.
Right.
Okay, now PC has got
Cool.
a little bit more options than Mac.
Yeah.
So far we only have like color tagging here.
Yeah. So you couldn't like add like type tags in Mac. You couldn't like, hold on. If I open that. Oh, see, it won't even let me tag on here. Mood board. Okay. Yeah, it's only gonna let me color tag.
No,
That's okay.
it depends what version it is. I can send you a link how to do it, more properly.
Yeah. Yeah, that might be good. Thank you. When you have time.
Yeah, I might put it on the Facebook so everybody can access it. Are you on the Facebook, on our Facebook page?
Yeah, I think so. I think I've got it added.
Excellent. Okay, so I'll just put a little post there for all of you guys.
Awesome.
Excellent. So guys, thank you, Lauren. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, do we have any questions, anyone? Anybody have any more questions?
No questions.
No questions? Okay, Sian, how are you going?
Okay. Sorry, I just have to take it off mute. Okay, I've got one file that I can't access for session one for the decoration and design. So what I'll do is I'll send that through to an email. If you can send me through another link for it. It's the Australian Standard one. I can't seem to find it in the study group
So let
library.
me check it with you together, because
Okay.
sometimes we need to cover those links. They're not always workable, because we place it into the material and then something takes the website down and then we need to trace it again, if it makes sense.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so I'm just going to do a new share with you again, and we're going to look at this together. So we go to 1578, which is the next subject after 1577, and we go to the session one, you said?
Yeah. Yeah.
So session one, we go Introduction to Architectural Drawings. And which link is not working?
It goes through the study group, which that does work fine. It goes through the study group library. It's I think about 3/4 down the page.
Okay, types.
Okay. So it says reading, access the study group library and download the Australian Standard 1100.301. I can't find that in the study group library. And I did go through to, trying to think, standardsaustralia.org. And I just don't know what the name of the file is to be able to retrieve it.
Okay. So I'm just still trying to find it. So session 1, you said.
Yeah. It's in a red box or a pink box, depending on your screen.
Tumblr website.
About 2 down. It's under the chair and the
Types of drawing.
all the drawing.
Types of, so reading, we go specification document, construction drawing. Once later, build in particular. So it's not in that box. What are architectural documents? Reading? Contract, specification, construction drawings, no. Are reading. Okay, so here we go. Sourced. Okay. Oh, I see. So it's under that. Okay, just click there. So the study group library download Australian standard. Okay. Online library. Okay. So did you manage to log in into the library?
Yep, that was fine. It just wasn't coming up with anything.
Okay.
If you put in just Australian Standard on its own, it comes up with a lot. I didn't know which one it was, and doesn't look like anything for drawings.
Okay. So I'm just trying to copy, and I'm just going to see whether the number is correct. So
Yeah.
I think I can check it out.
So I think that's the 2008 number when I was looking for it.
Technical drawing, architectural drawing. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm just going to do a new share so you can see. Let it come up.
Yeah, I pulled that one up from Google as well.
So did you see this one from Google?
I did, and then I went from that to Standards Australia.
Yes.
Because I wasn't sure if that's the correct version that we should be looking at.
Yes, it is.
Yep. Okay.
Yes, so that's the standard. And which section does it refer to? Let's have a look.
So I just picked that file straight from Google, so I couldn't pick it up from the library.
So this study group and download standard. So when you download that standard, you need to do the activity. First step to reading a set of drawings, etc. So that should work. Presidential drawing PDF should work for you.
They're fine. I've printed those out.
Okay, good. So, so there is a reminder of a purchase. So it's not a full document. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to send a request to actually upload that document onto the sessions because it's a bit of a hassle to go through the library. And if it's not there, it might be wrong date, okay? So obviously the one from Google is not the full version. It's only got the content in it.
Yeah.
So it does not really help. Okay.
That's why I thought Standards Australia might have one, but I just wasn't sure what version that you needed.
Yes, no worries. We'll address that. Any more questions?
No, that was it.
Okay. No worries. So you only on the first session at the moment, right, Sam?
I've done the reading up to session 3. I just had to get my printer back online to do everything else, but I'll be getting them done tomorrow.
Okay, no worries.
Tomorrow.
So just to keep you up to date, that your assessments are due, which has the quizzes first, and they will be due. Just let me see. Yeah, 31st of October.
Yep.
Okay, Ashley, is the same addresses to you. So 31st of October.
Is the quizzes?
Yes, the quizzes are due by that time.
Yeah.
Okay. And then your final assessment will be due on 18th of December. That's your pretty much last day.
Then Christmas, yay.
Yeah, so you basically only have 2 assessments in your 1578, okay?
Okay.
And quizzes are easy. If you read those documents, once again, as I said to you, to Ashley, you have 2 attempts to go. And
Okay.
after those 2 attempts, so basically your last attempt should be final. And it will be calculated by percentage. So basically give it one shot and you should learn everything from there, and your second shot would be right. So most of the time.
Trial by fire. That's all good.
That should be good. Now, once again, there is no tricky multiple choices questions. It's only a single choice, and then it's quite easy to work through because questions are quite simple. Okay? So if you read all the material, you should be absolutely fine.
Okay. So far it's just all navigation, so that's all good.
That's good. So we will address that issue with that link. We'll just ask them to put the document into the session so you can easily access it. Okay?
Yeah, we're into the process.
Yeah. Any more questions, guys?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
All good. Lauren, any questions?
Oh no, I'm good, thank you.
Excellent. Vesna, can you hear me? No, I still have no reply from Vesna. So if you guys can't hear me, you can just type it. Okay. Now the session has been recorded, and if you want to come back and watch previous sessions, all you need to do is just go to YouTube channel and watch the previous sessions. And there are lots of sessions with the assessments for 1577 and with the tips how to complete your assessment. Okay.
We're good.
Very good. So I'm going to place on the Facebook that link which I said I would do for Lauren is for the how to tag your images on Mac and on PC. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Good work, everyone. Enjoy your study. If you have any questions, please email to me. And if you want to speak to me, I'll give you a phone call and we can have a chat as well. So no problem.
Sounds good.
Okay. No worries.
Thank
Enjoy your weekend.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.